Okay, tell us.
Stop. Wait. Hold your pencils up.
Okay. Just got thinking. When I get done, and she wants to stop me.
Stop. Stop. Hold your pencils up.
We ain't got nothing.
Okay, who got the first 5 right?
Well, you got to call the answer out. We not finished yet.
Don't worry about
No, call the answer out. Then you say I make 19.
No, I can't do that. I got to get you to call the answer. Who got 19?
19. How many of you got 19?
19, 70. Okay.
But I'm saying they make it right.
If you got 19, you can do verse 5.
Mary, you got to call all the answers first. Then you ask who got 19 right.
Everybody gonna be honest, don't write them in now.
Hold your pencils up.
All right.
No, I want to read that answer. Come on, Ty.
Why don't we just go around the room?
Strong.
Hey, what happened?
Strong family. Hey.
Oh, come on, you faithful. That's all.
We gonna teach you.
I said all the Christian soldiers.
Scratch that out. You know Christmas song.
Oh, it's Christmas song.
Okay, y'all ain't got nothing.
Hey, Mary, why don't you just
Mary, just call the answers out.
We don't lost. I just get one.
What y'all got for 1 or 2?
Hey, Mary, time.
Read all that.
Time. She made me sick.
Everybody, mama ain't got them.
Grin like a chest cat.
Who read number 2?
Mary sick.
Mama ain't told you. Read number 2.
Talk to Harry.
Angels in there. Call them all out. We have heard about y'all right there.
We got it right.
Okay, that's 2. Number 3. All right. Everybody give yourself a big hand. Cadillac.
We didn't get 4.
Number 4.
Look how y'all doing.
Who got number 4? Joy to the world.
G.
You don't have that?
We got to the world. G. We got joy to the world.
Okay.
We need to do like a Apollo.
Number 5.
Get a boo off stage.
Look at it. 5. Sing to home. Y'all better get y'all some Christmas carols. Number 6. Hark the herald angels. Get yourself a applause. Y'all didn't get nothing.
We got number 4.
Well, that's good. A lot of them get that. Number 7.
It came up on
Hey.
clear.
Number 8. I gave that to everybody.
to the supreme being, it must be God.
That's what I had said.
Well, that really,
I read she never just. What is it? March name.
God rest his soul.
Wait, no.
Okay. Number. Let there be peace on earth. Everybody got peace on earth. Now wait a minute.
That's the
12.
Now 12, 13. 13. What y'all got for number 13? Obese personification probably will come present mounds of my new crystal. Let us know.
Then what is the obese personification?
That's a Joey.
Yeah.
No, I was wrong, y'all. Yeah, let me
He's recording. That's fine. Every dog.
Well, I missed one. But give yourself a check. Number 14. No, you know why you do your paper.
That's fine.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Here comes Santa Claus to town. Either one of them. Here comes somebody.
Get something from Tubman.
Where she going? Tell us anything. No, he did.
Where she get something just sitting over here going through this?
Y'all, look, give him that. Y'all get that.
Stick it up, Santa Claus. Stick it up, nugget.
And the rest of you. Y'all can have something.
She got it from the funeral home.
Didn't we get one already?
Where the gate is, you? You just got some.
We got one already.
She ain't got no class, y'all. Got her name on it. Her address. Let me get all the shit. Here, Greg. Let me back.
Let you get rid of the garbage.
You know that.
It could be worth something.
You wasn't here for the game. You don't get nothing. You got one?
Get toilet paper for me. Jim, I have this hanging up at work.
They all come by.
No, it's your husband. You got it. No, not wrong.
Look at tell us, Dark Gable, the road.
Dark Gable.
I don't have a paper.
Merci. Give her a family need one. Family.
That's all she wrote.
That was great, friend. This what we saw on TV. Okay, Marceline.
Y'all let me see the chairs together.
Yeah, the teacher.
I tell you, let me say this. This was done on the and your name is Pharaoh.
They got on the front.
Everybody else did.
It's okay.
That's all that counts. It's what's front that counts.
Who is this?
Come,
Bam.
let Marcy to the
Look at my
piano.
chef and bring me a
Mother, let Marcy to the piano, please. You sit right here.
You had the same stuff in this one? The same pieces?
Any chair better than others?
Send a brown Bible or something.
You shut it up right now. I will not talk.
Move back, baby.
You understand me?
I get it, ma'am.
Let me see the camera.
I forgot I was important.
Let me see the camera.
But set up.
This is my calendar.
She's
I gotta get them.
Hit it, son.
Okay. We're all gathered here.
Alright, let's listen up. Everybody about to start this program.
It was not going to.
You sure?
Everybody listen up. It's time to be serious.
Right here.
So now that we come down to a serious moment, we want to pay tribute to our big brother Jim. Jim didn't know that this evening was going to be his fun evening. So in your own way, you can pay tribute to him. And we'll start out with an opening music marching.
Everybody.
We didn't ask you to say nothing. Be quiet.
You pay everybody $10.
We'll pass the hat later.
Up to this thing. Get it right out like that.
Okay.
I want to hear my
Let's
little
be
niece.
quiet.
I want to hear my little niece play too. I
Run long.
want to hear my little niece play.
Let's get quiet. He want to hear a play.
I want to hear Marsh. I want to hear Stephanie play too.
Stephanie can play the piano. She didn't know that.
She learning.
Okay.
Hit it. Play it again. Hit it, Maestro.
Get it, Maestro.
She's such a
Stephanie, how are you now, Stephanie?
such a bitter artist.
Isn't she?
Okay.
Just
She gonna play for us then.
Girl, you sound like the Geraldine.
she wasn't getting
Not
it.
a cell phone ring. Give her the same quietness. That's her song. That's the baby song on it. Tie down. Sing low, baby. Sing her. Sing low, baby. Sing low so she can't hear. She's sleeping. Grandparents in the hospital. This is a praying family. Let us be in silence because it's these prayers that brought us where we are today. Prayers next. Scriptures now.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God, the power that he be ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resisted the power, resisted the ordinance of God, and they that resisted shall receive to themselves damnation. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. For he is the minister of God, to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain. For he is the minister of God, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. Wherefore ye must needs be subject, not only for wrath, but also for conscience sake. For this cause pay ye tribute also, for they are God's ministers, attending continually upon this very thing. Render therefore to all their dues, tribute to whom tribute is due, custom to whom custom, fear to whom fear, honor to whom honor. Owe no man anything, but to love one another, for he that loveth another has fulfilled the law. I read from the book of Romans, chapter 13, verses 1 through 8. And truly, Jim is one to be honored. We'll put it in another context. We're called to be ministers of God, whether ministering to the needs of others or ministering the word of God. Just may God add a blessing to the reading of his word.
And as the scripture said, he knew us before we were conceived in our mother's womb. God had his hand on us from the beginning. And he doesn't only see what we are right now. He sees what we're going to be, the end product of what he makes us to be. And Carolyn, would you lead us in a prayer? May we stand? Is it too much trouble?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's sit there. You can sit.
Just bow your head. I won't make you stand.
May we bow.
Giving honor to God, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Lord, we just come to you with thanksgiving today. We thank you for a wonderful year and for all your goodness and your mercy. And we want to thank you for Jesus Christ, who's made all this possible, who died to save sinners, which we all were. And since he died for us, all sinners, now all of this is possible. And 1996 has been a wonderful year, a blessed year for everybody. And our prayers today is that you will continually bless this family, bless each and every one of them, and that each and every one of us would continue, the ones that don't, are the ones that do, continue to make you the head of their life. And we know if you're the head of our lives, then everything else is going to fall in place. And I want all of the children, and the adults also, but especially the children, to know that the Lord is there just a whisper away from us. And whenever you're in need or in trouble or hard times, go to him first, and then the family is always there for us. But we want to go to him first because he knows the beginning and the end and what the outcome is going to be. And sometimes when we go through hard times, it's trials or it's a learning thing for us. And I want all the children to know that. And Father, we all just are grateful and thankful for Jim, our brother, and to be able to have this family gathering and have everybody here and to pay this tribute to him. I think he's been a wonderful big brother. Even though I'm the oldest, he's still my big brother. And we're going to just praise you and thank you. And I pray also that each and every one of the children and all of us, Lord, would praise you all the time. In your word it says, pray without ceasing. And that my prayers, they would pray without ceasing at all times. Amen.
Mother dear. Your little firstborn son. That's it. And it's so fitting that you say some kind words. You can sit.
Yes.
But he want to get you on camera, so you need to look yonder ways. You like crazy.
In my family, my first four siblings were girls. And we wanted a boy so bad, we prayed that God would give us a boy. And he did. And we just spoiled that boy. He was rotten as dirt. Then another thing about him, he was from a little bitty boy. Always would be tinkling around with things, trying to do experiments. He got about, I think it's around about 11 or 12. He got this little set from Sears, I believe it was, a little science chemistry set. And he did a lot of experimenting, stinking up things, looked like about to blow up stuff. But then we buried with him. He got older and he got him a better set. And he had this microscope peeking through, and I wonder what he's doing, but I let him went on. And he had nothing to say, get in his bedroom and do these things. So I think that's what he chose to do, and God just blessed him. And he went on to school. We got into chemistry. And he was blessed and very successful at it. And I just thank God for him. He is my oldest son. I love him. And I love all the rest of him. But it's just something about that oldest one. He reminds me of Daddy. His daddy.
His little buddy.
And he does. And he does a lot of stuff like his dad. Like trying to take care of me and being concerned about me. But I'm saying buddy, because that's what I call him. I love you.
I love you.
Ooh, and you gonna cry all night. They gonna cry all night.
We gonna give the edge. We had special baby. Let the baby come back. Does she want to play her number now? Do you want to play now?
I don't have the clinic.
Waiting on
Ma'am, where your clinic?
Give her a roll of tissue.
Let's give us time.
Break out the mop. She coming up.
Come back to
Hey, Rose, you might want to get on the wood.
Yes, I did, and I dressed for the part.
On like that.
Let's give us some attention.
We're giving a special tribute to our big brother. I say big brother because
Shut up.
My big brother, but I am his big sister, the second oldest. But tonight, and I want to share with all of you. I know you thought I was gonna cry. I'm not gonna cloud up and rain up on anybody. But tonight is special. And Jim, these tears that you see, you know why I shed them. But to the rest of you, my big brother, and you should be happy that you have one like it. And for the ones who are new to the family, you know, a marriage, you will learn to love Jim as much as we do. Jim has stepped in as a big brother should, and personally in my family, Mario and Marshall. We were going through the troublesome times. Jim was there. Also, Greg and his family was there. You don't know what it means to have a family like this.
I was there too.
Excuse me, but we gotta go. They have been so much to me and my two children. So this evening, Jim, without making any ado out of nothing, but this is special to me. We want to just give you a little bitty token. It's nothing much, nothing that compares to what you've done. Get your cameras out. Oh, where the cameras at? See me later. Bag and receipt.
I'd like to say something about this little token from the family. It's a bell. But we plan to give him a flag. But right now, you gonna put that on your desk if you remember from this night on. It has 1996 on it.
You sure it's got 96?
76.
1776.
It says 1996.
Okay. Yeah. And then you get your plate.
We'll be there. Ring your bell.
I can't even say what I have to say. In his footsteps, they start blowing up stuff together. They was out there in the chicken jar, but now they over there calling together. I don't know what they blowing up over there.
We got evacuated one day because the fire was in there.
Still blowing us stuff.
Mine got started in the chicken yard. Humble beginnings.
Big explosion.
All right, yeah, I want to say it's true. We started out, Jim started out first, and he got me on this kick of doing chemistry. In fact, we actually built our own chemistry lab in the backyard where the chicken coop used to be around there. But it's true, very true. And he was doing stuff that I didn't know what he was doing. He got me doing stuff that I didn't know what I was doing. But it turned out to be very fruitful for both of us. In fact, Jim, I have to say, he's introduced me to a lot of stuff. I think that a big brother should do and has done and exemplified. I remember the very first time I went to visit him in college, he showed me a computer. And he just pressed the button, and all it did was print out paper. I was so impressed by that. I had never seen a computer before. And then the thing about it was he took me around, introduced me to the faculty, and said that this is my brother, he's going to come and major in chemistry too. That was the last straw because everybody, he had a reputation down there. And I didn't want to get waxed because he had already been through there. So I changed my major to physics. Just because of that. And that worked out well. Like she said, we started out together in the backyard. And how ironic it is that we're together again working for Corning, doing the same kind of stuff that we grew up doing. And I owe a lot of my direction and the things that I've gone through and learned from Jim. He may not realize how much of impact he's had on my life. I haven't had much of a chance to tell him directly, but you have made quite an impact on my life. And as a big brother, I love you like no one else could. And I have to say, like they said all the time, you know, Mom always did love you best.
Ain't no bones back, them firstborn.
But Jim has been a guidance for me. He's been a spiritual guide. He's been a moral guide. He's been an intellectual guide. And more than anything, he's been a friend. He's helped me, as in also come through some pretty rough times. I remember I was pretty much on the deathbed in Massachusetts. He came all the way from California to be with me. You don't know how much that meant to me. It meant a lot. So I'm just going to cut it short here and say I really appreciate all the things that he's done for me tell you, for one, when you look for people, a lot of times you find people will let you down. And I can truly say Jim has. She's never let me down yet. No matter what. He say some pretty harsh things. He tell it like it is. But when I need him, he's always there. So Jim, Dr. Jim, thank you. I love you, man.
Oh, let's take a moment.
Brother to brother. Yeah, big brother now the little brother.
Thank you.
Little brother. Oh, look at him when she put him down. I can Jim. That's what she called her. That's why I put her on there. My Uncle Jim, my Uncle Jim. Come on, step.
We used to have the baby shoe food.
Just thank Uncle Jim for being there for you, Steph. Go on. Thank Uncle Jim for being there for you at home and everywhere. Okay.
Shh, let her talk. The baby brother to the big brother.
Right. Baby doc. First of all, I want to say to give an honor to God for bringing this family here and for being the head of this family. I know that he's the head of this family. How many families do you know that really get together like this? This is a rare thing.
Praise God.
Everybody give yourselves a hand.
Yeah. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Glory to God.
I see that I'm listed here on this program to talk about Jim as a mentor. But Jim isn't the only mentor. I want to start out by saying that all of you guys are mentors to me.
Give yourself a
mentor. But I want to talk extemporaneously for about 3 minutes on Jim and the impact that he's had on my life. Okay, I see him watching his watch here. But I can recall back in 1986, okay, the first summer out of high school. That was a rough time for me, as many of you know. And Jim opened up his arms and his home to me that summer. And it was that summer that I got my first introduction to a laboratory. Okay, that was Corning Laboratory in the cellular ceramics group. A lot of you know Jim as just Jim, okay, but I got a chance to see Jim, the professional, as Dr. Williams, okay. This man is a brilliant scientist. For those of you who don't know, he's a brilliant chemist. Okay? He's made tremendous contributions in the area of cellular ceramics. His DNOX program has taken off. He's given talks and lectures in the United States and the world abroad, okay? Right here in this living room. This man right here, my big brother. I learned a lot from Jim, not only from a professional standpoint in the laboratories with him doing that summer, we got into a lot of heated arguments. Sometimes I would go into the lab and he would come in behind my safety goggles and fog up. We were about ready to come and blows with each other. But like Greg mentioned, you know, he'll give it to you straight. Sometimes that medicine you don't like to take, but it's the best medicine for you. And like Greg too, and many others, Ann included in everyone, Jim has been there as a mentor for me all of the tough times and all of the good times. And I just thank God for having a brother like this. Okay? And I believe that I probably don't tell him enough, and I can't tell you often enough, but you have influenced me so much, Jim. So much. So much. And I just want to say thank you. And that I love you. You're welcome.
We don't know this, but Jim gives scholarships in this city.
On your feet.
Get on your feet. And it's in the high school that he graduated from. I did not know it until I was sitting in the commencement activity.
Let me tell you something.
Sean Southern tell a
Sean Williams. Sean Suggs, I'm sorry.
They have me on this paper for, you know, he gave me a scholarship in his honor. You know, last year when I graduated, we was in class night, and everybody was getting scholarship. I was like, oh, they don't get that, they don't get that. So all of a sudden, they called my name. I'm like, why they call my name? Went up there and I looked at it, and they said it was a $250 scholarship. But when I got ready to cash, they doubled. They said that he doubled the scholarship, and it was $500. So that made me even happy. And you know, there was that one thing, you know, that did like something. Like I made some money off him one time. Like my friend, I told my friends that he was in a magazine, and they didn't believe me. So I went and got the magazine and showed them to them. They were like, "Oh, it is."
Black Enterprise magazine.
And I like that thing.
What about something like that?
I like thinking, like one time he flew me an order up to visit him for a couple of weeks. But I'm glad he didn't do me like he did Mario. They had to work all summer. Yeah, I'm glad because you know it rained a lot. Yeah, I like to know, tell everybody, you know, when I was there, I ate good, you know. I had to worry about nothing.
He like that. Boy,
I like
didn't
just
it?
thank
How about sister-in-law?
They dress alike.
They just sure.
Mel Senior Walker or
No, tight ain't it? They stayed over here, Mel.
Snug
She gotta
tight,
go.
snug tight.
She has to go like everybody else.
no.
Okay. I was asked, but first of all, giving honor to God for my being here and our being here. Second, to the person, the honoree of the hour of the night, friends and family. I'm to speak a few minutes as a sister-in-law, but I really don't know where to start because Jim is more than just a brother-in-law. I've been in the family, mixed in the family for almost 20 years, and that's a long time. And almost all of that time, I've known Jim. My first time meeting Jim was one time when Greg was down, and I came up, and it was during the summer, around Daddy's birthday or something, or the 4th of July or something. That was my first time meeting Jim. He's always been very warm, and I mean, and it just followed me. And after a while, Greg and I got married, and to go away. I don't know if any of you ever experienced this, but to go away to a town where it's not very many of you, period, very many of, you know, just no one to talk to, not knowing anybody. I must say that, you know, Jim, as a brother-in-law, has really been stuck his neck out a few times for me.
I mean, and when Greg went back to school, Jimmie was like, I mean, I used to go in Jim office crying, saying, Jim, you know, just what do I do and what am I doing wrong? You know, it's like, you know, what am I to do? And I mean, and Jim has always been very supportive. And he tell me, you know, he tell me there's always a right time to say anything. But, you know, he would also, in those same lines, say, if you need me, Mel, I'm there. And I know that, and I know that he really means it. Jim has been very supportive when I've had family problems, like my uncle. Jim has always said, my sister. Jim has always been there, and I've done something I've done something with Jim that no one else in here has done, and it's a real big privilege, and that is I share a U.S. patent with Jim.
Okay.
On burial alumni. That's
All right.
That's really good. Jim has been a supervisor, a mentor, a coach, and yeah, we have had those things where I have to run out of Jim off and go to Greg off and say, Greg, you know, I just can't take it no more. What's wrong with you? But I just like to say, Jim, I can't say enough about you because you've always been there for me. I mean, Jim knew I was pregnant before I even told Greg because I was scared to tell Greg, and Jim said, well, you better just go to the doctor and make sure. I mean, he was like always there. I mean, that's a good feeling to know that someone is there. And I just want to say thanks for being there for us, for all of us. Thanks.
Jim got big shoulders. He ain't shed till yet, but we gonna have the toilet paper for you.
I'm gonna cry the bucket.
Paper towel. Paper towel. A roll of bounty.
Bring Jim a towel and let him
Cry the bucket if I lose.
Need some bounty.
And now we have his niece, Tina Walker.
Tell the truth.
Tina Walker Williams. Let's see. Tina Walker Williams. Now, give her tribute.
Let's see. Let's see. My Uncle Jim. I remember when I first met him at the age of 4, I knew him as this mean man that never said anything. He just sat over there in the corner all the time reading the newspaper with a t-shirt and some slacks on. And at the age of 11, that's when I had my first experience of what the real Jim was. To be as an uncle, that's when I moved from Mississippi to Corning. I was so scared because I was seemed like I was the only black person around. I thought they was going to lynch me. I came home from school crying. But Jim has helped me through a whole lot. He saved my behind many times. He's been an uncle. He's helped me out those times when they would go out of town. And I know they had to check my home, but you know, he would come over and see if everything was all right, if I needed anything. And when he used to go on trips and stuff, he used to make sure that he always thought about me. And I thought it was real. I just felt that was good because it was special to me because he wasn't a biological uncle. And he showed that he cared.
Something important than t-shirts.
He showed me that he cared, and he didn't care about that. And I'd like to thank him for being my uncle.
Turn red about the Jim. It's Sister Beverly. They were so close, I don't know. They were almost twins.
The handsome one, 8 months apart.
In my life, I truly thank and praise the Lord for everybody being here. And I thank and praise the Lord for my brother Jim, even though he's just 1 year older than I am. And I thank God for him being my brother, for him being there. Because he's been more than a brother in some ways. He's been the guidance to my children, Sean and Keisha. When I was having trouble with Sean didn't have a mind to go to school, well, to go off to college, and I thank Jim for talking with him. I don't know exactly what he did, but he had a great impact on Sean's life, and right now Sean is enrolled in school, and I'm proud of that. And I thank him for being an impact on Keisha's life, because Keisha was going to major in one thing, and the next thing I knew, she had changed to physics. And she's following in his footsteps and the other boys' footsteps. And I think she's going to turn out to be a Jim the second. Jimmie. And I just thank and praise God for him. And I love you, Jim.
Great niece.
Great niece.
Somebody know how.
The first, I'm not going to take as long as the rest. You're just so cute, you don't have to. First grade is terrible. But I you can introduce the great niece. Read the name. Hush.
I do want to say a few things about my Uncle Jim. Being that our family was on the West Coast and when he was in graduate school, we did spend a lot of time going to visit Jim a lot. That's when I became a little bit closer to Jim than maybe I would have had he been here. He's a wonderful, sweet, and kind person. He's always been very positive to everyone, the whole family. And as you see, a lot of people have followed into his footsteps, and it makes you think what would have happened had Jim not been there for the rest of the family, or if he would have chose another lifestyle, what the family would have been like. Jim has not shown any favoritism among any of the children, and we've always looked up to Jim. He's been, ever since Daddy died, he's been like the second father that a lot of the children who didn't know Dad, he just came in. He fits right in. Hopefully Jim will have some kids of his own so he can show some of this love. And he'll stop giving it all to us.
All right. Oreo strong.
Favorite nephew number 1.
Is that the favorite nephew? He said it, y'all. No, I'm the favorite niece.
Favorite
Because
nephew
I'm the
number 1.
first.
Favorite nephew number 2. Favorite nephew number 3.
Favorite niece number 1.
Yeah, he took me up with that till I heard it.
Jim's favorite niece number 1, huh? He had no choice.
All right. I don't really know where to start because I myself, my mother, my sister, and this man have a long history. First time I actually remember encountering my Uncle Jim was this big man who smoked a pipe.
Yeah. To that pipe.
And every time I smell a pipe or see a man smoking a pipe, it always goes back to that. But that's the past. Everyone in the family knows my mom's situation with my father. And a lot of you know how that impacted me coming up. I was pretty much black sheep of the family. This man never criticized, but stood by and helped nurture a lot of the anger that I had. He helped me through come of age, actually, from the age of probably 12 up. So my father was in and out. And when my father was out, he pretty much stood in there and stepped up. Like I said, didn't criticize me. I had some crazy haircuts. I wore crazy clothes, earrings, and everything. And he never criticized. He was very, very gentle and supportive. And it helped me because if I had someone that was just going to badger me about the way I was, I probably wouldn't have come this far. I probably would not have gone off to school, secured or tried to actually attain a job and live a real life. He is always telling me about pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and making something of yourself. We may not have the same ideological goals or tendencies, but in the end, it's about being true to yourself, being true to the people you love. And he has been very true to me and my family. And I was dreaming of a night like this where I could actually just say thank you. And that's all I want to say is just thank you for being there for me.
Favorite number 2, Orin Matthews.
I guess it's my turn. Okay, well, I'm a little noise, so y'all bear with me.
Just joking.
I'm joking up, y'all. No. Well, I guess first of all, Uncle Jim I think was the first person in the family who actually listened to me. I don't know. It's just no matter how harebrained something that I thought was, or
it was a lot of it.
Or if I thought I could put wings on my back, Jim off the roof and fly. Uncle Jim listened to my ideas. And in fact, I think one of the things that had the most impact in my life, I don't know if you probably remember this, was he came down one Christmas in my 5th grade year, and him and Uncle Greg went to the bookstore and they bought these physics books. Like I can't remember which they were, but Uncle Jim was reading one, so I took it from him and I started reading. I was reading a chapter on relativity, and I could not understand anything because it was pretty math. It had a little math in it, and I was 5th grader. So I really wanted to understand. I was asking all these questions, and well, he answered them best he could. But when my birthday rolled around, there was this package, and I went to the mailbox. Uncle Jim sent me a present. Felt kind of heavy. I was like, well, he sent me a good present. So I opened it up. It was this puke green book, like a Duncan Physics. All the physics you ever want to know without the math. So 5th grade, I read that book. I still have that book today. The book got me through 3 physics classes, and at that point, I believe that was the one thing that fostered my interest in the sciences. I'm not doing physics now, but that was a big turning point, I believe, in what I decided what path I want to take in life. And the other part has been personal. As you all know, I'm one of the fatherless kids in the family. And the rest. Yeah, my mom was the second immaculate conception. I want y'all to know that. Well, so there were times I got a little unruly times. My mouth got me in trouble. Uncle Jim was there to give me a kick in the butt, put me on the right track, and also whenever there were things that there's just some things that I've said before. Some things that even though you have your mother there, your mother can't teach you. Your mother can't tell you. And I'm thankful that Uncle Jim stepped in and he taught me those things. I really feel that I wouldn't be a strong person as I think I am without Uncle Jim. There's still time to break down. That first person I call is Uncle Jim, and most of the time he laughs at me, give me a kick in the butt these days. But it's what's needed. That's another thing I think with him for. He taught me how to laugh at myself, which is. Clint, I know when I was little, I was real sensitive. Yeah, I know, because he made me cry all the time.
He was a terrible child.
He taught me how to laugh at myself. I don't know, what can I say? And y'all know this summer, he was instrumental in getting me that internship at Corning, like he did at Corning. He's starting to mentor me now, I guess. And I could really get in trouble. He didn't know. But I thank him for that, and I thank you for being there. I thank you for keeping me, Mario, and Shelly on the right track.
That was one hot song.
That was one hot song.
Their song, in air conditioning.
A good man.
All right.
You're still the favorite nephew number 2.
Mother want to say something. Who? Miss Billie Jones.
He's not on the program.
She's not on the program. We got some men on here, but they come say something.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord to all.
Praise the Lord.
Right. It's really a blessing for all of us to be here and truly give honor to Jesus, the head of my life. And to give honor to whom honor is due. Honor is also due to some mortal men. And Jim, honor is really due to him. Well, my situation is probably like most of you all, you know, sisters. And I just thank God for him. He's been there to talk to Orrin. When Daddy passed, Orrin kind of took the baton from Daddy. Daddy was Orrin's friend. Okay, but anyway, when I was in college, he would come and visit me on weekends. And everybody thought that was my boyfriend at one time. I never get a call. He would come and visit me and I'd go visit him. He scared all my friends away just about. You all just found out that he had a light side. But see, I've always known. One of my friends was afraid he would take her chicken from her. He told her one day he would take her chicken from her. And she always cried. But he was just like that. And then sometimes, being his big sister was a curse, one of his chemistry teachers tried to threaten me because of him and everything. So he could tell we were sister and brother because we were both rebellious. But he was always there. And I could talk to him in Orrin. I just think about he's been there for Orrin most of all. He's really, really been there. And Jim, without you, I think Orrin probably would have had a breakdown by now. Without those crutches or whatever he needs. The walker, and then, enable him to stand on his own 2 feet. So you have to come along, not just 2 feet. Thank God for you so bold that I would give you a hug, but just leave and try to get around there.
And now, baby sister Deidre Williams.
Tadpole of the family.
Tell her to stand up.
Deidre, they said stand up.
Get on that box.
I guess we're giving contributions. It's talking about Big Brother Jim and Mary Clean physically. My first of all, being the last person in the family, I didn't really grow up with everybody. I tell people, I have 12 sisters and brothers. Where you get it from? Including 12 of us all together. And they're like, what? I'm like, I only grew up basically with 2, and it's Gigi and Quint. So basically, I got to know, Joe and Belle, of course. But and as far as the rest of you all, I got to know you all, visiting and everything, because like I said, I really grew up with Quint and Gigi. But you have been an influence in my life. It goes back to when Daddy first died. I know I got with the wrong bunch of just getting a little wild, crazy. But I never forget Mama whooped me when I was, 15 years old. I was acting up and I couldn't believe that she was hitting me until I couldn't even cry, but she beat me. You're going to have to go up there. If you keep acting crazy, she put me on punishment for 4 months. Put me and told me if I keep acting crazy, she's going to send me up there to Buddy. And I was going to only have 5 pair of jeans to wear every day. 3 pair of jeans and 5 shirts. 3 pair of jeans and 5 shirts. I don't want to go to Buddy. Just be, because like I said, then he was just more so of a, beware of Brother Jim. I didn't want to go up there. But that time did, make me open up my eyes and realize that I was, doing the wrong things with the wrong people. But you've always been there for me, like I said, since Dad died.
I was sort of young when it happened, but you know, I often think about it and everything. I wanted somebody to be there, you know, when I graduated from high school and college and now and everything. And he's not there, but I have a big brother and other brothers to be there for me. So, like I said, I'm thankful to have big brothers and older sisters, even though I didn't grow up with everybody, but everybody's had an influence, has influenced me. And I'm thankful to have this family. And I just want to say I do love you. I guess I give you that $20 kiss.
All right, Kitty. Sister Beretta Williams.
Oh, no.
She ain't on there. She's not on the program. Shut up.
Keep going with the program.
Keisha's next.
No, I'm next.
I'm next. Oh, Lord. Y'all said something already. I'm like Deidre. I really don't know him. There was somebody they told me was my brother. I was like, Deidre's like, well, I got 4 brothers and 6 other sisters, and who? Because I really grew up with Greg and Ricky. Belle was around for a short minute, but I just, Jim, I think you hadn't even graduated. You were living in California, so Jim would call and he would drop in every now and then. So I really didn't know him until I got to school. I got to Jackson State, and I was going to go into accounting, which I did. And the first time I got there, I met some of his old instructors in mathematics, and because I made 1 point less than perfect score on my mathematics, on my ACTs, they tried to put me into chemistry and physics because they knew Joe, they knew Greg, and they knew Jim, and did they even call you or call one of them? They were talking about why wouldn't I go into this? And so, I had these people, these other older brothers and sisters that I had to go into their space. So like Greg, I went into something totally different so that I would not be Jim's little sister. And when I graduated from college, I got a job with AMC, which is the arm and the job that I have today. And no one had ever heard of it, and I needed guidance from Jim. I called him, I called a lot of you all, and everybody was like, well, what is that? What's that bogus thing? We never heard of it. And so it seems like everything that we did, that I did coming up, after Jim's approval, then it was A-OK. And up until now, the things he approved for me to do have been good things. I got to know him a lot more, a lot better, I must say, when I moved to New Jersey, and I was closer. I had no family. The closest somebody was Jim, the people in Corning and Rochester. So I got to spend time with Ann and more time with Greg that I knew as my brother and Jim. And I must say it was truly an enlightening experience to know Ann too, because I didn't know Ann. I didn't know her, so she would tell me these great things that Jim would be doing with her family and how he was always there and how he always supported them. And so I lived the great things that you did through what other people said. So I guess I'm still waiting for you to do some of that great things to me. But every now and then I talk to him and he gives me a little bit of guidance and I listen. I love him since I've got to know him. I know him now, and I love him as my big brother. And keep watching over Mom like you do, and just keep helping everybody else. And stop spreading this love here in the family, and get your own family. I don't know, G. We wouldn't have his time then.
We're through with him.
I already sucked the life up out of him.
You throw him away.
I just want to say that. Me and this man talk for hours. We're family.
That's all right, Missy.
Tati. And now we have hope for a new generation. Niece Keisha Williams. I guess that'll be niece number 3.
Number 2.
Number 2.
I know.
I don't exactly know what to say. I'm not good at this sort of thing, but I just want to say, just like everybody else, I didn't know that much about Jim. He used to be the person that comes home, sits in the corner, reading the newspaper all the time.
Yeah.
But he's a person that's there. He's always shared his love with us, always supported, especially the nieces and nephews, support us financially, always giving us encouragement, telling us what to do, going to school and all this. And since I've been in graduate school, he would call, talk with me about school and different things. And I just want to say that I really appreciate, I know I don't say it, or I probably don't tell you that often on the show that I really appreciate, but I appreciate you calling and talking with me and letting me know some things that you've been through. And I just want to thank you because that means so much.
Well, Sister Carol, do you want to say anything before we get
Just our eyes swollen. Just a
We just full, that's all. We just full.
Y'all pass me
I want to say
Have a
something
big
big
brother.
brother, and that he's been such an inspiration for all of for all of the younger children. And I wanted to know how proud I am of him as being a mentor and a father figure. And I mean, he's been the whole 900 yards for everybody in the family, including me. He's been helpful to me, and I had times where I had to communicate with him, even though he was younger, and I got words of wisdom from him. And I want all the children to know that we as a family, this is what family is all about, to be able to go to someone. I mean, there's so many of us that you have a whole big pool that you can go to, and everybody's door is always open. And like Jim, I mean, he's like the #1 father figure. I know a lot of you around here, your fathers have not really played the part that they should have. And I want to say I'm just thankful to Jim, and I love him so much because this family would not have been where it is today. The success and a whole lot of other things that families go through, that this family have gone through, it would not have been possible if it had not been for Jim, our big brother over here. And I want to tell him that I love him.
favorite little niece here want to say. She said she just got to say some words.
Everybody knows you as this man that just sat up in the corner reading the newspaper. I knew you better than that.
I don't understand that.
Tell a story.
This was the house where me, my mom, and my brother used to just go to like every weekend. Every time there was a problem in the Strong household on 24th Country Downs, we were at 11 Hillcrest Drive. This is the home I knew where I could go in your woods and get lost for hours on end, have fun, and just be okay. But then it kind of hurt me when I moved away from you because you were who I always used to tell my friends, I'm going to my Uncle Jim's house this weekend. I used to brag on that. And then when we moved, it kind of hurt my feelings. And then that's when I started looking at her as the woman whose house I go to when I get sick of 325. Yeah. And he still calls and harasses me about missing that phone call. I've been missing that phone call for how many years now? I remember you hurt my feelings, but one time I didn't pick up the phone. You weren't just that man in that t-shirt and slacks reading papers. I just knew you better.
That's right. You knew you were right.
My Uncle Jim before she came along screaming, my Uncle Jim, my Uncle Jim. This is my uncle.
Change your diaper.
All right, go and give the man a hug so he can wrap this up. There's too many tears in here.
You can't take
She's just as teary-eyed as she wants.
All right. Now, everybody got your cup. You want a word hop?
You got to get some whoever's still. I don't know. You didn't want to read the paper.
He's the one that's in the corner reading the paper. He came out there that 2 weeks together. Y'all so lovely with one another. And give everybody, we know that, and never see everybody happy for this Christmas here. I hope you'll live to see a many more Christmas.
All right.
Everybody?
Well, here's to the only guy I know that think he's funny is Red Fox. Really, here's to a guy that I admire. Thank you.
Here, here.
Here, here. Not good enough for me.
Tastes pretty strong to me. What is this?
Blessed with a wonderful family. Kind of hard when you do things that you think you're just doing them because you want to do them. You're not looking for the rewards, tributes, anything like that. And just listen to everybody here. It's very touching. I know we've all gone through some tough times together.
Amen.
Sometimes it's tough for me to even keep a straight face, but I've never been a person that really showed a lot of emotion.
Amen.
Things people say one of the drawbacks about me, I'm not a very emotional person. Kind of like Pat Buchanan sometimes.
Bob Dole. Bob Dole. Bob Dole knows.
Excuse me, let me get
But one of the things I've been fortunate is that being in school and living in different parts of the country, I've had a chance to spend a lot of time with all of you, the nephew that you were growing up when I was in California. Keisha was still growing up. In Mississippi, some of the others was growing up. In New York, Mario and Marshall, spent some time with them growing up.
Hey, Chuck.
Now it's New York, seeing Stephanie and Tina growing up.
Watch me grow up.
And it's been wonderful to be able to have an interaction with everybody. I guess I have to move down to Atlanta to be able to interact with Tati now.
Because she gonna need it.
I got it, sweet. But I really haven't talked about what everybody said, and I appreciate that. I didn't know what was going on down here. You gotta be part of the game. And I thought I was coming on the game. We do it in 15 minutes, and I'll be out of here. Be home and take a nap.
That's exactly what he told me.
Okay. Well, I want to thank everybody for the tributes. And I'll probably be teary-eyed later on tonight when I fall asleep by myself. And the eyes of everybody.
We'll check your pillowcase out.
Okay. Here, I had brought this as a gift for the talent show that we usually have for the adult members. But what this is a bottle of Beaujolais Village. I brought this back from France with me, and it's the new wine. And what I would do is present this to Jim, and what I would say to him is just a little token, appreciate it, and enjoy.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, Jim.
Beaujolais.
Great food.
There's some stuff like that.
Mad dog.
All right, Jim. We gonna head on the bell now and just ring her Christmas.
All right.
Let's get this tree first.
Everybody can marry a hand.
Just a minute. You trying to say something?
It all began here.
Amen.
One of the things, Mom and Dad had a lot of influence on my life. I think all of us. One of the things they always told us that we were always good as anybody else. They never criticized us, put us down, and continued that. Sometimes she was wondering what I was up to. Like I remember when I was getting ready to go to school in New York, she said, oh, it's dangerous up there. She let me go. I'm just concerned. When I was getting ready to go to school in Connecticut, she had the same concern, and the fact that my living by myself, I haven't heard from her in a week. She called to check upon me, and I really appreciate that. Actually, she really cares. But it all begins with showing a lot of love at home and pushing us to do what we can to excel, and also show a lot of love for each other. And I guess as a large family, it's very difficult to get a family this size together. And on a consistent basis, we just about all of us here every Christmas. We could be spending Christmas in our own homes, but we all come back because we all want to see Mom. And Mom pushes us. We all have to stay together and look after each other. And that's all I'm doing. She taught me.
Amen. Hey, or for your question.
No, this is just a pretty momentous occasion for the people who don't realize it. For one person to have something like this, it's pretty remarkable.
Mama got 3 doctors.
And one family.
Yes, get all our doctors together. You got the camera.
Here we have the 3 docs.
Big doc, little doc, big doc, middle doc, baby doc. Y'all call that post right in our camera.
The doc. All right.
Get out of there.
It's soon to be doc.
And don't forget, out of the 3 doctors, I have a son who's a minister.
That's right.
That's right.
There you go.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, what you want?
Okay. Now that's strong.
Where's the tadpole? Where's Deidre? That's right. She's already gone, huh?
Well, this concludes Williams Family Honors.
Your bag right in the hall, Keisha. Your bag in the hall.
You
So, Loretta, now that you've been to Williams Family Honors, where are you going?
I'm going to the boat.
might be
Let me go see this. They didn't get it on video. Get them again. Get them on video.
Get them doing what?
Look what I got.
I'm zooming in. We got the one.
Tomato,